Do you know the ice? We don't have the deck list here yet. Hopefully someone will bring it up. Do you know the
he has
ice?
some archers. I believe he's on Rotos.
Rotos, that's right. Okay. Tithonium, and then maybe another couple. Maybe.
Yeah, a couple ETR barriers. Hordem.
Okay. Is he on the like spiderweb type of thing?
I played him in cut actually, or not cut, Swiss.
Okay.
I saw mostly like an ice wall.
Okay.
Barriers. He was on the heavy sentry plan and sniping the ultra for the most part, but maybe he just drew the sentries instead. So you never know.
Right. It looked like there might have been a roto in hand. Noticing the camera. So we're getting started?
Oh, we're getting deck
right.
lists possibly.
Here we
We
go.
have not seen that already.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, we're gonna go get deck lists. It looks like the players already had the time to go review them. Yeah, so they're into it. Here we go, turn one. Winner of this goes into the winner bracket. This is the potential future 2018 national champion.
That's got to be a bait, right? That's Rashida. He's trying to get him to commit some kind of. You just have to assume Geist has something.
Does he have Atlas in the deck?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so, I think worst case that's Atlas, and then the Corp goes Port Escort, so it's fine.
I do think he kind of wants. He kind of wants a counter on the Atlas, so I do not think he'd try for an early Atlas play like that.
So this could be a standoff.
Turn one Tech Trader. That's a really good start. Geist needs that. It gets so rough if he doesn't get
Definitely
it going.
Could be Rashida. So there's 3 baddie in the deck. Look like a Hordem. The agenda suite here: 3 takeover, 3 renovation, 3 Atlas, 1 SSL,
and
then
2 standoff.
2 standoff. Yeah. And then we have a corporate town, 3 Rashida, 3 baddie, an arc lockdown, 1 Adacity, 2 fast track. I really like that.
Yeah, fast track's important.
Hedge fund, 3 Hunter Seeker, 3 Icewall, 1 Tithonium. That's surprising to me. 2 wraparound, 1 Enigma, 3 Hordem, 3 Archer, 2 Rototurd. All right.
So I will say it's a little soft to a Geist rig. There's a lot of second sub only end to run.
That was interesting. Rashida fired off. It looked like Rashida removed herself from the game, or we have a discard pile off the board.
And then 4th is Amando. All right.
Yeah, so in Pad Tap Online, we got the Break the Last Subroutine, Pirate Breaker, and 1 Tech Trader.
Yeah, that Gabali is just, it's going to do a lot of work.
Yeah, very important. Okay.
Hostile.
Point on the board. It means Archer's on the board, maybe.
Yeah, Archer is alive, which is less terrifying against Geist. Gabali gets through Archer is the issue that we're going to be hitting with.
Yeah, this R&D being open, this doesn't feel great, I think. But I think that was Rototurd coming up, so at least Patrick can ice it up here.
Yeah, and he does have a Hordem.
Okay, yeah, that's true. There is a Hordem.
So he's got live ice. It's just, I think he wanted the...
he wanted Rashida to fire, and yeah, that makes sense. Ice Wall.
Ice Wall, I don't think you pop Gabali here for whatever reason.
No, just for an Axis.
Unless he's trying to drop the political operative. You never know. But...
political operative has a window to get Rashida, I guess. Same window it is. Yeah.
That's I need to get on some flops.
That could be good value. Yeah, mostly I think Pete here just wants to set up his board a little bit more because the biggest risk is sort of getting rushed out.
Yeah, I think as Patrick, you're not really feeling safe until you have like a 3 ice remote or an upgrade in there to protect it. Because it's just so easy for Geist to drop 2 or 3 cryptids.
Yeah, just bust in. So Baddie's going to be pretty important here to actually score out of that remote. More so just to end the run, maybe.
Yeah.
Let him get to the bottom, spend a bunch of breakers, and then just end the run with Baddie.
If Tithonium's around, it might be very relevant just to get the resource snipe and end the run.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, certainly.
All right, install.
Yeah, but we only have 1 Tithonium in this deck.
Yeah.
I'm really curious the reason of that.
He's going poor for a car, getting $1 back.
Yeah, but he only has 1 card in hand, so he really needs a card draw right now.
Yeah.
We got
just kind of rebuild his board.
Timmy Wong hanging out in the background.
Hi, Timmy.
Joining us on the stream.
There for moral support in case anyone needs to go to the tank.
All right, looking at the top, get a peek. Okay, Hunter Seeker. So he Pete likely knows that's a Hordem. So he could have got in there with the Jabali.
And that's the current issue for Skorpios, is it's just so easy to.
Yeah. You kind of need
threaten.
to dedicate a baddie to R&D just because.
Almost.
What I was doing is I was removing these. What are they called? Spy cameras from the game.
It looks like he's done the same. That looks like.
Is that the remove pile?
It might be. I'm not 100% sure. I'd need to see two separate piles.
Yeah, that's true. We cannot confirm that.
We'll know as soon as the Gabali's in the trash.
Yeah. As soon as something obviously important. Because I think
second tech trader.
this is,
He
improving.
is online.
Yeah.
The first one's nice. The second one is when your deck starts firing.
Yeah, and here you go. So,
There's a turtle and a Mad Nash gone.
so that's just a discard
Okay,
pile.
that's just the discard.
Patrick's
Getting trashed.
deciding to remove the turtle, which I think is a fine remove. Might as
Yeah.
well.
There is a levy. There are ways for him to get it back.
And then we have another camera installed, Geist trigger. Looks like, another peddler coming off maybe?
Possibly.
We got 2 ice on R&D. Do we know what those ice are? We saw, I think I
You
saw
mean
a
on the
rotor.
remote?
Yeah, sorry, I meant to
Yeah.
say the remote, yeah.
I'm not sure. Not sure at all.
So I think that was
Maxwell.
Fall Guy dropping off with I think the sports hopper.
Yeah.
Oh, Corporate Town Res.
Oh, that is brutal. That's a 1-0.
I think you hit the dinosaur, right?
Yeah, you got to hit Gabali.
Yeah, just to protect it. If
Yeah.
this Corporate Town sticks.
He has nothing threatening for any remote. Although hitting the tech trader is an RFG. An RFG tech trader is so brutal.
Yeah, I guess it depends what the ice is. If you're confident.
Maxwell.
Hitting Maxwell. Okay, I guess that does that make sense?
I can see why you do it. I don't like it.
It is a big threat at Scorp because as Scorp you really want your archer to be rezzed and not
Yeah.
de-rezzed immediately.
And
So,
Maxwell is removed, which that's solid.
makes sense.
He must be really confident in his ice if he's going like
Yeah,
this.
I'm pretty sure one's a rototurret just because I saw a rototurret drawn, which Gabali can get through. But the second one, we're not quite sure. Right, peek at the top, see if we can see. Ooh. I want to say it's ice. It's a little hard to say.
But yeah, I think it might have been right just to take out the tech trader just because it makes it so awkward. If he does get to protect it this turn and start getting rid of some other things,
He needs to go
He's
for
got
it.
the
Looks like
boys.
he's going in.
I do not like. Unfortunately, I don't think Kongamato's that good in this matchup.
Yeah, it's not super
But
relevant.
third peddler might be all he needs.
Yeah, what could it hit? It hit an ice wall.
It hits single sub, but
Yeah, that's probably about all it does.
most of the ice, like the first subroutine gains you a credit.
All right. Okay, so he can get through this. But he cannot get through a rototurret
All
if that's what it is.
Is he going to remove the Gabali?
Looks like he's not.
Electing not to.
All right, electing not to. Oh yeah, pad tap fires off the Hordem. All right, rototurret.
Roto. All right, that is an ETR
Let's
unless
see.
he's got
Peddler.
something.
Peddler can get us a grappling hook maybe.
Grappling hook or Gabali are the. Oh, all right. He retroactively gets the.
Yeah,
Gabali.
removing Gabali from the game. Oh, he needs to get in there.
This. Does he have a second turtle? A turtle would be really good against this.
I don't know. Look at it. What do we got?
What do we got? He's got 2 Amakua, so it could be a turtle as well.
I can't quite see what's in there. Oh, another Gabali looks like.
Another Gabali?
All right. So
Still, that's a lot of commitment.
it is just to trash a corporate town.
Yeah.
But here's the upside for Pete. Is like he's going to trash the corporate town. That's good.
Yeah.
And the corp is on low money, 3 credits. So I think there's a lot of upside here.
I will say a lot of the Wayland agendas, they get you your money back.
Yes.
But the threat of corporate town goes down. That could have gotten out of hand so quickly.
There might even be a little bit of a window here for an Oaktown, maybe. I think I would go for it.
Oh, this is a great Oaktown.
Yeah, it's a good Oaktown. Even if he takes it, you have Hunter Seeker to follow up. So 3 Oaktown in the deck, good chance of drawing it.
Yeah, The only reason I'm a little shaky on the Maxwell is to get into HQ, he has to use a piece.
Yeah, so it's kind of neutral.
Yeah, but it does turn the Kangamato on.
Yeah, that's true. If,
I can
if
understand.
Kangamato's not doing anything on the remote, so...
Yeah. Oh, Naked Rashida.
All right, we'll take it. that definitely puts Patrick right back in the game, because
Yeah,
I think that might have been a click for 3 type of turn. Looks like a lot of ice. Oh, there is an Atlas in hand.
He really wants counters on the Atlas. I think this possibly is a scoring window. So
Install it. Oh, he has Batty too. So install Batty, install Atlas Advance. Feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like they're. Oh, yeah, I think that was.
It's looking like it. Yeah.
I believe that was Atlas. Trying to get the angle. I'll see what else he has in hand. It's a little bit tough. Dropping some cards. Yeah, this will be a pretty massive score for Patrick if he gets it.
Yeah. It allows him to close out the game too, which is a big deal.
Yeah. Go get the last hostile.
What I'm wondering is if does he have preemptives or anything? Or is that,
I don't believe so.
once it's gone, all right, that Corp Town is gone for good.
Yeah, that's the only Corp Town, so that is that is RFG.
Yeah. No longer a threat.
Yeah. This game is still wide open. I cannot predict who's going to win at this point. No grappling hooks used yet, so that's definitely an upside for Geist.
That is time.
All right.
He's just letting it go
Pretty
through.
safe run.
He kind of has to. Like,
Yeah.
he needs 3, because he really needs that counter on it. Otherwise, the Atlas is just not worthwhile right now.
Right.
So he really needs the counter on it. And then he can bounce back easily just by, like, scoring a hostile.
Okay.
Something along those lines. So he needs to keep as many credits as he can.
Building up the board a bit more. Still not quite able to get in.
Yeah.
I think that was probably click 2 there. All right, I guess that's click 4. And another Atlas in
Last
hand. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not sure what happened there. Okay, seems like it's not a big deal, whatever. Maybe there's one click left in Pete's turn?
It might have been he trashed something for the draw, but it looked like Pete had taken 4 clicks.
It looked like it. I only counted 3, but I'm almost certainly wrong. Okay, now there was one more click.
There's 2 more clicks.
Oh, there's 2 more clicks. Okay. Oh, was there a Geist
Oh,
trigger?
no,
with
it's
it?
discard down. It's
Okay,
discard down.
got it. Yeah. All right, we're good.
Yeah. The one drawback to laying out your
Yeah.
discard pile like that.
It's confusing.
I think you just slammed the Atlas, right?
Yeah, I think so. HQ's pretty safe because Pete does not want to waste a breaker on the ice wall for like a 1 in 5, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you have another Atlas.
It would have to be a legwork.
Yeah.
That's the only time you go HQ in this.
He's not. Oh, he is on 1 legwork. Yeah, you're right. He also has 2 falsified, which could be relevant.
Do we have NGOs coming out of Patrick's?
I didn't see them.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's just spot Rashida.
Yeah. I think you don't often want to play NGO in a Scorp deck like this because your baddies are so important. You want to save them till you have a real agenda. You don't want them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your ice isn't too difficult to break. It's kind of that situation. But I don't know. Maybe that'd be good. Now standoffs here, but no turntable to exploit those. In our testing, that was the biggest problem with the standoff. We couldn't play it anymore because of the turntable SSL problem. Just sort of a problem.
All right, in Geist situation, if they score a standoff, do you let them have it?
It depends where your board is. Like, I'd trash a fall guy, right?
Yeah.
It depends where money is. Depends where, get rid of the pad tap. I think you trash a few cards. Like right now, if we score a standoff, I would trash a lot of cards to deny the Corp that
I don't
money.
think he wants to burn the Atlas counter for it, but I really think he wants a hostile. Because a hostile just gets him right back into it.
Yeah. I don't hate just clicking for 3 credits right here. I don't think that's horrible. I would even if you put down that Atlas and take 2, that is not bad. That just looks like it's 2 Marcus Batty in the remote.
You never know. He might contest it because he might think it's Rashida.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
It's a
Ugh.
it's a bit of a gamble because I don't feel like anything's safe right now.
He has to spend a lot to get it. He's gonna lose another Jabali,
Yeah.
and he'd have to use a grappling hook or something. It's kind of an overcommitment to stop a Rashida.
Yeah. Or he drops his second Amakua and just decides to play the side game. But that's very risky because that is his out in the late game. He is going to lose a lot of these temporary breakers. But yeah, it looks like he installs the Atlas and takes 2.
All right.
In this situation, I think if it's uncontested, you just score the Atlas.
Yeah, I think so. He could arguably, I mean, let's say he has a hedge fund, take a credit, hedge fund, take a credit, and then next turn score or something like that. I think if the runner doesn't go after right now, the runner's not going to go after next turn.
Well, if it doesn't flip
Here we
over.
have a hook, so we might go in.
Okay. So in this situation, do you immediately fire the baddie to try to get rid of the hook? Because that is, or I think you let him commit the Gabali.
Yeah, certainly. Let him break the Gabali, and then before you can do the grappling hook on the Roto, fire.
But you just spend the grappling hook
okay,
first,
we're going
right?
in.
All right, yeah, it might just be let him pop his own breakers and fire it to end the run.
So, okay, we're doing a baddie first, it looks like. I think
All right.
Pete would have probably saved the grappling hook because that's more important for him to keep, so he wants Scorp the opportunity to trash the dinosaur before the grappling hook. All right.
I think Patrick doesn't want to do it, but bidding 2 here is super safe.
I agree.
I do think
have one bad club.
This might be him jumping the gun, though.
Oh.
He got juked. That's perfect. He's got enough to score it, too.
All right.
Yeah, immediately trashed. Remove it. Get it out.
Yeah, that was an important run right there because he would have not only gotten rid of baddie, but he would have scored an Atlas.
Yeah. I do think he did a little bit jump the gun, but I guess he doesn't get the cards and money off of the tech traders because if he let him fire the resources, that's more spent resources. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah,
But at the same time, that is an extra 4 credits and 2 cards, and maybe it's just deny the tempo.
Yeah, maybe another thought here is just save your Scorp trigger so that you can remove the dinosaur on a future turn.
Yeah, although getting grappling hook
Okay,
is
so
good
we're
enough.
just going into HQ.
Okay. Poking HQ.
Ah.
Those Hunter Seekers, if they ever fire, they have to hit a tech trader, right?
With this board, I would definitely choose the dinosaur, but
If you're trying to rush out immediately, yes, I agree.
yeah, it probably depends where the agendas are.
Yeah. And there's another Kangamato. All right. Does he just slam flip it?
At Pete, I mean, do you think
Go to
that's
a credit.
that has to be an agenda in there from Pet's
Yeah.
perspective, right? Pet's perspective. Okay, so that was a standoff.
Standoff.
I would definitely drop the Fall Guy.
Oh, so there was an Atlas in that HQ access.
Yeah, there must have been.
Pad tap gone.
That
That's
tap down.
fair.
Yeah.
Does he need
Ooh.
the ice?
I think
He needs the ice on board.
It's not on a lot of ice, right? Let's counter that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, he's on 15 ice. Okay,
yeah.
that's a lot of ice.
Yeah, for a 40 card
Yeah,
deck.
that's he could drop it. Okay, get rid of the Fall Guy.
Oh, it
don't
fires.
give it to him.
Yes. $5 and a card.
'Cause I don't think Patrick can sacrifice another piece of ice, right?
Yeah, I don't think he can make a remote play this turn either. It's way too risky.
Yeah, for sure. You're one hook away from getting in.
And I think he just has to ice R&D, like, with the card.
So think of it, if Pete gives up the Fall Guy, which he's not rich, but he has money, then Patrick is down a card and down 5 credits, or is down an ice wall.
But I think that Fall Guy is protecting for the Hunter Seeker turns. He can't afford to, like,
That is a very good point.
cannot afford to lose a tech trader
Yeah.
forever in Geist.
Very good point.
Yeah. Pete was a little confused, but then remembered that standoff is a 2 advancement.
Ah, yeah.
And now Archer's live again.
Yep.
And Tithonium's free. Those are the big ones. I think whatever that ice was, it was just way too expensive.
I thought we Did we not know what that was yet? I guess not.
Yeah, we had seen Roto in Hordom.
Right. It could be a 1 Tithonian. Could just be a wraparound Enigma that Patrick didn't
checking
want to
archives.
spend.
What do we got? A pitched hedge fund. I bet he's kicking himself for that.
Yeah, that's really interesting. What
One of
else?
the Hunter Seekers down.
What else did he? He wasn't flooded, right?
No, he pitched a Rashida. It's one of those things where he's just drawn so many cards that he has to pitch, and you have to make hard choices.
He had to get rid of the Econ to save the.
Yeah, and you're not really like a good Rashida emptying deck. Like you don't just install three cards or play 4 cards or whatever. That
There
something
are-
like Jeeves deck would do.
There are 2 agendas in hand. There's an Oaktown and a Atlas.
I think the play he wants is he wants to drop another ETR, preferably not single sub, and just slam that
Oaktown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Force the issue.
Yeah. She might very well have.
Ideally, also a baddie. Oh, there it is. There's Oak. There's
Baddie in advance. Yeah, that feels pretty safe. The Scorp deck has very much overperformed, I feel. There's a lot of different Scorp decks, but
Use it.
what's happening here?
Game 2. He's trying to.
Oh, just confused about the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different Scorp decks, and we had 4 in
Many
the cut, I
different
think.
builds, yeah. Many different builds. This
e-
Rushy one seems to be doing pretty well, though.
Yeah, even at Euros, I feel Scorp very much overperformed.
It's one of those things where no one really likes the identity, so no one really wants to, like,
It's good.
meeting of minds, the proper build. It's a lot of gray area.
All right, see the top.
Okay.
Nothing, huh? It's like an ice.
So the best thing about Oaktown is he needs 2 credits to threaten the baddie, but between that, he just needs 1 credit to actually threaten the score, so he's very flexible on that ice.
X-Wing hyperspace
If it was any other agenda, just threatening threatening a R&D run here and like pressing the issue, like maybe even juke with a Mad Dash, although I don't believe he has Mad Dash. But something to make him commit to that R&D ice would have been really good. But Oaktown is just such a nice agenda to rush out with. You don't need anything for it.
The Scorp deck can be so rich because the agendas just pay you. They're
Yeah.
all tempo positive.
Yeah. With the exception of Atlas, but if you drop 4 or 5 credits on an Atlas, you are super happy about
Yeah,
that.
it all works out.
SSL was surprisingly huge for Wayland. It fixes so much about their agenda suite.
Yeah, and Scorp, you not only get the money, but if they score it, you get the money and you Hunter Seek them. It's just all upside.
Yeah.
It's definitely looking better for Patrick here overall. I think we'd both agree. But
Yeah.
we're still only at 2 points scored.
Yeah, he's still, well, if he gets this Oaktown, we are in Danger Town because
For sure.
He's 1 hostile away. He's basically 1 combo piece away because he's got an Atlas counter, he has an Atlas in hand, he needs an Audacity and a hostile. And then he's out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not too much Geist can do about it. So, for immediate threats, like, this Oaktown is damn close to end of the game. He's poking HQ.
There's an Atlas.
Kamato got removed, which is
Oh, the Audacity.
there's the
is
Audacity.
there.
He has it. This
So
is for game. He needs to snipe this because he can't like.
Patrick scores this turn. Next turn, Audacity's Atlas a turn after he gets hostile for win.
Yes. The only thing that would stop it if this goes through is either a snipe on HQ or stealing both hostiles. It would be so rough for Pete.
Pete needs his legwork immediately.
Yeah.
Does he have it?
I'm not sure.
There's not a lot of cards in deck, right?
Yeah. Does he want to commit it?
Yeah. And we know he needs to.
But does he know?
He can do it next turn, but yeah, he needs to.
But even if he gets it, like, Patrick still, if he gets the
What Patrick can do is, after scoring this Oaktown, he
All right, there's
could...
grappling hook.
Is he going into the remote? Okay.
Oh,
no.
discard down, end of turn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is getting super rough, super quick. I believe, yeah.
Patrick, just score it. That
Triple
makes sense.
advance, gaining 3, going to 11 credits. He has all the money he ever needs, and that is a scored Oaktown.
Yeah. So Pete knows Audacity's there. He knows there's an Atlas token in play.
Yeah.
So if Pete can get this legwork, I think that's what he needs to do.
He needs to slam a legwork and hope to hit the Atlas. But even then, he can tutor another Atlas.
He can, yeah. And then the game's an R&D.
Yeah.
Getting him to use the Atlas token for another Atlas is definitely better than what's going to happen otherwise.
All right. Let's see. Is that a fall guy? It's for the card draw. Just get $4. You're gonna get Hunter Seekered, but you got to live with the Hunter Seeker at this point.
Yeah.
Because we've gone too far.
Yeah, still on 0 points. It's so rough.
I'm not seeing the legwork in his hand. He might not have it yet.
Oh, it's still on the deck. Can't be more than 5 cards in that deck right now.
Yeah. If this Audacity goes off, I think the game's over. He needs to get in there.
Yeah, there'd have to be 2 hostile takeovers on top of R&D that he accesses otherwise?
Yeah, it would have to be back to back. This is
Oh,
not
legwork. Okay.
Okay, you got it.
He got the legwork. So I think there's 4
Is
cards.
legwork getting removed? All right.
He has to break. No, he's removing the dinosaur. Right? Is that all 3 dinosaurs removed?
I believe so.
Oh. He could whiff here. I didn't realize there was 5. Okay.
Archer.
50-50.
Hunter Seeker.
1 and 3.
Moment of truth.
Oh my.
Oh, that's the game.
That's bad luck. It's rough. Yeah, and Pete doesn't even know there's an Atlas in there, so that could feel like a complete waste.
And he doesn't gain basically any information for the future because all those cards are just gone.
What can this be? Oh, Enigma. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Just minimize.
Yeah. Because the top 2 cards could be hostile, so
Yeah.
at
Either
least
make him commit the grappling hook and set him up worse later,
Yeah.
or you don't do it for a single poke. Although Pete's turn has been one hell of a turn.
Has he done? Oh, he's going.
All right, he's ran HQ
and R&D. I think it's just 2 clicks.
and
right?
grappling hooked and leg worked and ran R&D. Oh, he is popping. Okay, yeah, there we go. This is last click.
Okay.
Scene 1
Nothing.
stays rough.
Yeah, just not. He's getting a good amount of accesses and making the right runs, but it's not working out. Sometimes that happens.
And now he's got to pitch cards. That, because it was
He
run
might have-
HQ, install, run
I feel like
leg
he's
work.
1 click left, maybe.
No, I was counting 4.
Oh, okay.
Because he got that singleton access where he hit an Audacity,
Oh, that's right.
and then install the grappling hook, leg work. Oh, that's 5 clicks. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't think it matters, but that is 5 clicks.
He has a 2 levy in hand, but I don't think he's going to have the time to play it here.
Mandatory draw. Throw everything away.
Yeah.
Oh, he's nervous. Look at him.
Well, he knows he knows he has to win, and he knows he's very likely to go to the winner's bracket here. So
Yeah, 6 points. And he's got the counter.
All right, so Pete could run Archives twice to get the Torell counters, run R&D twice to steal both hostile. No, he can't do that because of the counter.
He can't even do that.
He can't do that. So he needs to get. He needs to save an access for HQ.
Yeah,
He didn't have enough clicks to do this.
I don't think he does.
So he's running Archives just to get a Torell counter. Yeah, he does not have the clicks.
I think this game's over.
What else could he do?
Diversion of funds. No, he'd need to double diversion of funds. He doesn't have it.
Yeah. What else could he do here? Just looking at his deck list, is there any play?
I don't think there is. I think we have it. I think Patrick Burk's in grand finals.
So it looks like he's going in.
He's falsified credentials for.
Okay. Get in.
Upgrade.
That's good. It gives you a turtle counter, gives you money. So that's a good play.
Access?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's game.
That's it.
Patrick goes to the winner's bracket. So Patrick will have a couple rounds off.
Yeah, he'll have a few. Both of these players will have a few rounds off.
Good game.
All right.
Wow, great for Patrick.
Yeah.
Just killing it in this tournament.
Patrick Burk from San Diego. That's
my hometown, originally from San Diego.
Yeah. Oh, he's starting to feel it. You can see his hand in it. You never really get hit with the nerves until your first finals. But his deck came through for him. It was titanium.
He played it very well. He knows.
Yeah.
He's clear. He very much knows how to play the Scorp deck, and it's so much of it's just about reading the tempo of the runner. Can they get in? And so much is on that baddie too. Baddie's an incredible card for Scorp.
Yeah.